The David and Bobo Show. You want to hear a little?
I sure do.
After our show Friday, we had a little extra time, and we gave intern David 15 minutes to do a radio show with Bobo, who's also Daniel from somewhere in Queens, I believe. He's a Mets fan.
Big Mets fan.
We love this kid.
He's a little odd.
Yeah.
But, harmless.
Yeah.
Funny. Loves the show.
Yeah.
And, he's we've taken him under our wing a bit.
We sure have.
He'll be 12 gauging the back of someone's head while she sleeps.
We sure have. So this is the David and Bobo Show. Just a little taste.
Yeah.
This is the first ever edition of the show, and I want to get to know you a little bit. So, first of all, you're Bobo. What gave you the name Bobo, if I may ask?
My sister's been calling me that since she was a baby, and it just stuck with me. She still calls me that to this day.
Well, why does she call you Bobo? I mean, she could have picked, like, face, or she could have picked, like, clown, or whatever. Like, why does she call you Bobo? Where does that come from?
I don't know. When she was little, that's how she said brother.
Brother means Bobo? How does that work?
I have no idea. If I could figure out baby language, I'd be a freaking genius.
Yeah, do you consider yourself a genius there, Bobo?
Well, I don't know a genius, but if I freaking knew that language, I'd be a freaking genius.
What language do you know, Bobo?
Hey, the only language I can speak is English.
You can't speak any other languages?
Nope.
What about Bobo language?
That's the same as English.
Oh, that's the same as English, yeah?
It is unlistenable.
No, I would listen to this for hours.
I meant, unlistenable and completely listenable.
Poor David, look at it. He's over there. He feels bad.
That's all right. He can stay right there.
David,
No, he can stay right there.
He looks a little dejected with his first outing on the air.
Why? You did good. You just didn't say Bobo enough. Nobody knew the guy's name.
Yeah. All right. Here's more David and Bobo.
So, did you have a pretty good relationship there with your sister back in the day?
She's only 13, so.
Oh, she's younger than you.
Yeah, she's younger than me.
Paul. All right. So, what made her start calling you Bobo? I was like, you could have mentioned any other name. Like, why that name?
As I said before, I have no idea. That's how she said brother.
All right, I got you. So, do you hang out with your sister a lot? You two close?
I see her every so often. She's going out a lot. I don't know.
Oh,
it's
enough about Bobo.
Yeah. It's just he doesn't know how to have a conversation.
No, not at all. And then it continued with this caller. The callers, you didn't get any of the other callers? Like, I think Brooklyn Ace called, and he was hilarious.
That's track 3 right there.
Oh, I thought that was fun.
Was that the preceded call?
Yeah.
No, that's coming.
God, was that funny.
Yeah, that was definitely really funny.
Yeah.
Are you going out? What are you going to do this week? That's what I get to. It's the weekend coming up, Bobo. So what are you going to do this weekend? You got any big plans, man? What are you going to do? What's your typical weekend, Bobo? What you going to do?
This weekend,
What's wrong, Jimmy? What's wrong? A little observation, David. When you're asking a question, at one point you got to stop asking the question so they can possibly answer what you're asking them.
David, you look a little bummed out, David. Why are you bummed out, David?
David, why? David?
Yeah, tell us, David. Why would you be bummed out, David?
David,
you're not talking. Why aren't you saying any words, David? David, you seem bummed out, David. Are you bummed out, David?
David, Mike.
David, microphone.
All right, let's get back to the David and Bobo Show.
Are you going out? What are you going to do this week? That's what I get to. It's the weekend coming up, Bobo. So what are you going to do this weekend? You got any big plans, man? What are you going to do? What's your typical weekend, Bobo? What you going to do?
This weekend, I might be heading out to Long Island, pay visit my cousin, as they do sometimes on the weekend.
All right, hold on there a minute, Bobo. We're going to go to the phones right now. We got Brooklyn Ace online, too. Brooklyn Ace, what's up, man?
Just out of curiosity, David, first of all, you're not a radio host. You're maybe a backroom guy. And are you going to ask Bobo the same questions Owen asked him for the rest of the conversation?
I'm just curious. This is our first show, and I want to get to know the co-host.
We just had this discussion. We just listened to this. Why do they call you Bobo? Because my sister said that. What do you open up with? How come they call you Bobo? Come on, David.
Well, I'm just curious. I want to get to know the co-host. I don't know the first thing about this guy. I'm interested. I want to know him, so I'm asking him a bunch of questions. You got a problem with that? Why don't you come run the show if you got a problem?
I could do a hell of a lot better job than you could, David.
You think you could?
Anyone could. Neo could.
Neo, or whatever. Forget you. Goodbye.
Forget you. Goodbye.
Forget your bye.
Just unbelievable. When I was listening to this, I'm like, oh my God, he really doesn't have any radio on-air talent whatsoever.
Oh, I don't know, Bobo. I think you should give him another chance, Anthony. You're hurting his feelings, Anthony.
I would say we give him another chance.
Jim.
Opie, I don't
You didn't hear it,
disagree,
Jim.
Opie.
I
You're
heard
right.
it, Jim, when I was there the first time it aired, Jim. What do you think of this, Jim? What do you think of the show, Jim? Was it a good show that he put on, Jim?
Anthony, I think you're being kind of harsh, Anthony, and I think, Opie, it was good that you played that, Opie.
Yeah.
But, David, why are you feeling so blue, David? You look blue. David, are you sure you're not blue, David? Come here. Anthony, what do you think, Anthony? Why is he blue, Anthony?
Probably because he failed miserably, Jimmy. I think, Jimmy, he was horrible, Jimmy, and he knows, Jimmy, he was bad, Jimmy.
David, he may have told you to go away from the mic, David. One of us are asking you a direct question, David. You can come on the mic, David. If someone is asking you a direct question, David, you can come on the mic, David. Opie doesn't mind it, David.
David, come here.
No.
Come here.
No.
Opie said no.
Bobo, something about a dress, something about a dress, Bobo.
A dress, Bobo?
Bobo, there
Did
was
you wear a dress? Do you ever have a dress, Bobo?
Bobo. David and Bobo, continue.
Okay, we got another caller. Victor on line 3. What's up, Victor? How are you?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. What's up, man?
I cannot believe they are giving you valuable airtime. This is unbelievable. You are you're a dope, man. I tell you what, if you do midnight radio for insomniacs, you would be perfect.
How dare you? That's not... How dare you? Enough of this caller.
How dare you?
Yeah, hang up on that caller.
I've never.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You told him, David.
How dare you? How dare you?
Yeah, what's wrong?
Sorry, it's just special on bed bugs.
Oh, bed bugs.
Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Filthy Europeans coming over here.
And then one more clip from the David and Bobo show. Just a little taste of what we enjoyed on Friday.
Yes.
So, Bobo, what are your plans this weekend, man? What are you going to do?
This is a different track, by the way.
Yes.
He's back to what are your plans this weekend, even though Bobo already said what his plans were.
Said what he's doing.
But now David went right back to the what are your plans, Bobo.
So, Bobo, what are your plans this weekend, man? What are you going to do?
This weekend, I'm gonna visit my cousin. I got a DVD box. Got the Lost DVD box that I've been trying to get him into Lost for quite a while.
Oh, you like the show Lost? You're a big fan? Do you watch every day Lost when it's on every week?
Do you watch it every week, every day, when it's on every week?
It's on every week.
He gets lost in the middle of asking a question.
That's funny.
Wow. How many ways could you say the same thing, David?
Lost for quite a while.
Listen.
Oh, you like the show Lost? You're a big fan? Do you watch every day Lost when it's on every week?
Every
What a goof.
to Lost for quite a while.
Oh, you like the show Lost? You're a big fan? Do you watch every day Lost when it's on every week?
I will never not enjoy that.
That is a great question.
It is a good
What
question.
did he say?
I've been trying to get him into Lost for quite a while.
Oh, you like the show Lost? You're a big fan? Do you watch every day Lost when it's on every week?
Every week, I've been seeing every episode since the beginning.
You've been since the beginning. Wow, so you're a big fan. What do you like about Lost? Like, what do you like about that? You think it's a good show, man?
Yeah, this is just makes you want to watch the next episode. Like, wish it was next week right now.
All right, cool, man. Well, hold on for a minute. We got Matt on line 3. Yo, Matt, what's up, man?
Hey, Dave, can you
Yes,
learn
what's
a
up,
different
man?
word besides proceeded? He proceeded to, then I proceeded to.
Okay,
then
so why don't you come on the show and you say whatever you want to
then
say?
we proceeded to.
Good for
then
you,
I
man.
Proceeded to, then she proceeded to.
Yes, you proceeded to do a lot of things, yes, but you didn't proceed
Get
to...
a thesaurus,
Did you proceed to
you
host this
asshole.
radio
Get a thesaurus.
Did you proceed to host this radio show, Matt? I don't think so, no.
Did you proceed to answer my question?
No, I didn't proceed to answer your question, no.
Can you please proceed to go yourself?
No, I can't proceed to go myself. I could proceid to have
Can
you
I
go yourself.
Can
Bobo,
I
why don't you interject
proceed
here,
to go get
Bobo?
a
What do you think about
thesaurus?
this, Bobo? What do you think about this caller?
Bobo, why don't you interject here, Bobo? What do you think about this, Bobo?
I gotta say, Friday we have to do another David and Bobo.
Oh, of
From
course.
6 to 11. This kid's the best. I love David.
The key is it can only be like 10 or 15 minutes. That's it.
Yeah, you don't want to go further than that.
Oh, just a little taste.
The merger will come undone.
Right. Next thing you know, they hired David and Bobo for the new format here in New York.
Dude, how funny.
Amp Radio with David and Bobo.
Kids are great.
Right.
They got spunk.
David and Bobo in the morning. Crappy pop songs the rest of the day.
Bobo.
Radio.
Bobo.
Oh, I know our next bit. Radio promos.
Bobo, I want to interject here, Bobo. What do you?
Yeah, can we start the David and Bobo in the morning promos?
Yes.
Please. Please, we got some regulars that could cut a couple things for us. I'm sure Tim will do one.
Oh, no.
It's David and Bobo.
David and Bobo.
You think David's going to ask a lot of questions? Oh, no.
Proceed? Yeah. You think he's proceed? He's going to proceed.
Oh, not the proceed thing.
That was so bad.
It's not done yet, man.
Oh.
I can proceed to have you go yourself. Bobo, I want to interject here, Bobo. What do you think about this, Bobo? What do you think about this caller, huh?
Sounds like something on that.
Then he proceeded to.
Sounds like
Then I proceeded to.
Shut up, man. What do you? Yeah, continue, Bobo.
I proceeded to proceed.
Hang up on this guy already. Good enough of this guy, Matt. Bobo, what are your thoughts about this?
Then I proceeded some more.
Just let the dude get let the dude get a word in, all right? Let the kid talk for a minute. Come on now, Bobo. What do you think?
Not proceed anymore.
You know what? I'll proceed to. If you don't shut up, I'll proceed to hang up on you.
You proceed to take it.
Oh, my God.
Proceeded to proceed.
Just a little taste of the David and Bobo show.
Yeah.
Mornings. Pew, pew. You want to hear the first David and Bobo promo?
Please.
Is it recording? Okay.
The David and Bobo Show is coming. It's the David and Bobo Show.
I think this will be a fresh voice in radio.
That's the David and Bobo Show.
Oh, no!
He asks the best questions in the world.
David wants to know.
Someone's got to ask the questions other people won't.
The David and Bobo Show and David.
The David and Bobo Show.
The David and Bobo Show is coming.
Oh, no! David and Bobo!
I can't
You
sit
can listen
through that.
every day when it's on. You can listen.
I can't sit through that.
I love
promo.
it. I love it.
Oh, it gives me chills.
That's what we're going
Oh, no!
for. But that's what we're going for.
Wow. Yeah, well, you're going for it. It worked.
Yeah, sure did.
It was horrible.
This just in, Super Agent Bob Eatman has signed David and Bobo, Anthony.
Wow, he knows cutting-edge entertainment when he sees it.
And according to this poster on the instant feedback, there's a 12-city syndication deal with Westwood One for the David and Bobo Show. Did you hear the David and Bobo Show, Robert Kelly?
I got a little glimpse of it. It's actually mesmerizing.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah, we like just like everything else, we'll run the David and Bobo bit into the ground, unfortunately.
Of course we do.
But enjoy it until it gets to that point.
That's how we work.
We have one more clip from the David and Bobo Show we want to play for everybody.
Yeah. 2?
I think so. Yeah, I think that's 2.
2 clips? Where are they? I got them in front of me, probably.
This is intern David and, of course, our good friend Bobo.
Yeah. Well, I got the promo. Should I play the promo for everybody again?
No. Do we have to?
Why? If we're talking Dave and Bobo, we got to play the promo, the sweeper. You need production around these bits.
Let's get some.
We got it right here.
No, we don't.
Are you recording? Okay.
The David and Bobo Show is coming. It's the David and Bobo Show.
I think this will be a fresh voice in radio.
That's the David and Bobo Show.
Oh, no!
He asks the best questions in the world.
David wants to know.
Someone's got to ask the questions other people won't.
The David and Bobo Show and David.
The David and Bobo Show.
The David and Bobo Show is coming.
Oh, no! David and Bobo!
You can listen every day when it's on. You can listen.
What's wrong, Jimmy?
I fucking hate that.
I love it.
It gives me, like, chills
Of the douche
up my
variety?
spine. Yes.
Not even. It's like, it's fucking horrible. Horrible.
Wow.
I love the obnoxiousness of the...
It's just terrible.
That's what I love about it.
Reminds me of all those awful ones he was doing.
Yeah.
A faraway phone call Thursday.
Yeah.
Tickle your underarms Friday.
We were treading water over there at fucking CBS.
Yeah, tip your cap to a stranger Tuesday.
Yeah. Let's say out of Tim in Boston. He's a Dave and Bobo fan, Jimmy. Tim, go ahead.
I love Dave and Bobo. These guys rule.
Yeah.
I want a 5-hour David and Bobo program.
Good.
3 hours on
you
FM.
don't.
I hope you also love whatever nurse is scrubbing the burn wounds on your chest after a fire engulfs your home. Long-winded, not a big problem.
Wow. Yeah.
I knew that's what was happening.
I was along for the ride for a little while, then I had to get off. So
Periods
places
falling
to go.
off that sentence.
Yeah.
40 minutes into it, you bailed. Jesus. That was the fucking water world of jokes. I meandered. I made no points. I put in semicolons. That was book 3. We got it.
No, you didn't. That was a good one.
We got Eric from Virginia Tech. He loves the promo for the David and Bobo show. See, Jimmy? Wes the trucker. Wes.
Welcome aboard, Wes.
How are you, Wes?
You know what? Every time I hear David just stumble with, you watch the show every week, every day, every week, the more I hear that, the more I just laugh and just play it every day. I can't enough of that.
Can we play the one clip again, and then we got new David and Bobo stuff. And
Yay!
But we're heading somewhere with the new David and Bobo stuff. Trust me on this.
Who's Bobo?
Bobo's Daniel. You might have met Daniel.
Yes.
He's our friend.
Yeah.
He's a special friend.
He's a special friend.
Yeah.
And we've taken him under our wing, and we protect him. He comes by every Friday and loves the show. He's an Uber fan. He's a Mets fan.
If you had picture what you
and
do,
his family's very appreciative that we've taken the high road with Daniel.
Picture what you'd have to do if you had to tart again.
Yes.
Oh, here we go. Tom in Chicago. Tom in Chicago.
Hey, we're Dave and Bobo. We're a couple of guys that think horrible radio comes by us very easy.
Oh, wow, look at you. Look at you lingering longer.
I'll say.
Linger longer.
All right, thank you, sir.
Godspeed.
Yeah, this is the one that drove us nuts. Where's the one where he asked the question a million fucking times?
It's this one. It's the beginning of that.
Of 5?
Yeah.
All right.
Good evening.
Gotta get more.
10.
Oh, Uncle Paul.
Bobo's a good boy.
No, Uncle Paul.
Sits up my lap.
He's an adult. Bobo's an adult.
So, Bobo, what are your plans this weekend, man? What are you gonna do?
This weekend, I'm gonna visit my cousin. I got a DVD box. Got the Lost DVD box set. I've been trying to get him into Lost for quite a while.
Oh, you like the show Lost? You're a big fan? Do you watch every week, every day, Lost, when it's on every week?
every week.
That's all we want to play.
Every day when it's on, every week, Lost.
Did he catch that?
Play the last
He
one.
has a special.
I didn't catch it.
David has a special way of asking questions. Listen again here.
I've been trying to get him into Lost for quite a while.
Oh, you like the show Lost? You're a big fan? Do you watch every week, every day, Lost, when it's on every week?
Every.
I love it. What an ass.
All right, new David and Bobo material, just in case you missed it on Friday. We're heading somewhere here, though. We're heading somewhere here.
Yes,
Listen
to
this.
fucking unemployment.
Okay, hold on there, man. We got Mike on line 12. Yo, Mike, what's up, man?
Hey, why don't you're supposed to have a co-host there. It's a fucking co-host. You're not interviewing the guy that's supposed to be your co-host. You're fucking talking to Bobo, and like you're interviewing him. Talk about something. Get a fucking subject, and then fucking talk about it. You don't know how to carry on a conversation.
This is Bobo we're talking. This is Bobo we're talking about here. This is Bobo we're talking.
Fucking retard. You don't fucking. Hey, Bobo, what do you think about? Bobo, what do you think about the microphone in front of his face? Bobo, what do you think about prison?
This is
What do you think about fucking shitting?
This is Bobo we're talking with here.
Pick a topic and fucking talk to the guy about it.
You think so?
Fucking retard.
Why don't you host a show with Bobo, all right? And then you see what you can talk about with him, all right?
Does.
All right? Yeah, I thought so. You hung up, huh? That's right. That's what I thought, man. Great. Good for you. I don't know. These callers are being really ridiculous. Bobo, what do you think about these callers, huh? They're being pretty ridiculous.
They're being pretty ridiculous, all right. But I have to admit, though, that does make interesting radio hearing these guys.
All right. So okay, fine. So you want to talk about a topic? Do you have any topics you're interested in, Bobo?
You know, fucking Bobo is the first radio show host that is also a listener at the same time.
Yes.
He's enjoying the fact.
He just like, it does make interesting radio.
Right. He already got his voice down. David, you didn't like that mic caller, did you?
Nah.
Not at all, huh?
Let him come on.
Come on, Mike. David.
Mike?
Whatever your
We
name
need
is.
him on.
Mike.
We need him on a stopwatch. That's the key to having David on our fucking show. Stopwatch the fuck out of him. You didn't like Mike when he called your radio show on Friday?
I didn't like any of the callers. They're all being pretty
But
rude.
you really didn't like Mike because the next track I'm going to play here, you gave him a good trashing.
Yeah, he was pretty rude.
All right. Thanks, David. Jesus.
Yeah, Bobo, if I may ask before that, you know Mike, the guy that just called before. What do you think about this guy Mike that just called before? If I may ask real quick.
I think a lot of people are just getting used to this because this is just a new thing that they're just hearing this. After all, this is the first show.
Right.
This is a debut, so of course.
Right, so. But did you think he was like a real asshole? And you think he was like a real asshole? Like, I think that guy was a personal asshole. Like, he's ruining our show and making fun of our show like this. That fucking idiot asshole was ruining our show and saying rude things, telling us how to run our show. This is the Dave and Bobo show. Come on, Bobo. You gotta have some stuff about him. Like, what do you want to do? Like, if Mike pretend Mike was in the studio right now, the call. What would you want to do to him right now? He was rude and made fun of your show and was trying to tell you what to do. What would you want to do to him right now? What he said to you on the show. What would you want to do to him, Bobo?
I'd say, somebody get this
That's what
guy.
you would do? Wouldn't you take a fist and knock it to his head and beat him up and fucking punch him out and beat the shit out of that guy for all of what he said to you?
Heck yeah, I'd probably knock the guy out after.
You knocked the guy out, but what was that before? What was that noise you were making before? Come on, you wouldn't just like go there and make noises. You fucking punch him in the mouth, you beat him up, you knock him down, you bust him out, you send him to the hospital. You don't want to kill that guy, wouldn't you? He was rude on your debut of the show. You had a rude caller like that. That's pretty rude, man.
Yeah, but I admit that I'd want him to look like a UFC victim.
A UFC victim. There you go, man. You kick him in the cunt, wouldn't you, Bobo? I know I would kick that guy in the cunt.
I think I'd go one step further. I think I'd bring out the old flamethrower.
The old flamethrower? Oh, yeah, I'd fuck that guy in his mouth, wouldn't you?
I don't know about that, but
you want to do that, Bobo?
I think I'd probably bring out the whole rocket launcher on the guy.
Bobo, let's say goodbye to the callers.
All right, bye, callers.
Opie and Anthony mornings.
God bless Bobo. He goes, I don't think I'd do that.
Yeah. I don't think I'd do that.
Whole fucking another man in the mouth. I don't know.
I don't know. He's
Bobo rules.
He's going to use a flamethrower.
I love Bobo.
Bobo rules.
David and Bobo. David, what do you think?
Why are you so mad at Mike, for Christ's sake? He just criticized you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly why I was mad at him.
Don't you think he
criticized
had
me.
kind of a point, though, that you weren't a partner, an on-air partner with Bobo? You were like, it was your show, and you were interviewing him poorly instead of just you guys. You see how we all kind of hang out and talk about things?
Try to do the hang.
Get to know each other.
Yeah.
Laugh, cry.
I know.
Hi, Jim.
There was something that happened on Friday, right? There was a little trash talking of Bobo. Who heard David? David very disappointed with the fact that we teamed him up with Bobo.
Yeah, I was asking David after the show. I said, "So what'd you think? How'd it go?" And he's just like, "Well, I wish I had a better co-host. Bobo, he wasn't getting it done. I just didn't like him. I didn't like Bobo." So apparently David thinks that Bobo was the big problem of the David and Bobo show.
Is Bobo a child?
No, he's not a child.
Is he an adult?
Yeah,
Is he like over 20?
He's an adult.
Yeah,
over 20?
Let's leave it alone.
Not over 30, right?
Well, no.
Oh, no.
I don't know. He's in his 20s.
In his 20s?
He's a good guy.
He's a good kid.
Does he wear like
He's a good
feet
kid.
pajamas all the time?
He's a good kid, Bobby.
He wears a Mets hat.
He wears a Mets hat?
Yes, he does.
He's a big fan of the Metropolitans.
How big is the Mets hat?
He's a good kid.
Is it the biggest?
Mr. Mets hat.
Hey, he's a good kid.
It's a Mr. Mets hat.
We like him. His family appreciates that we treat Bobo with
How
respect.
long is his tongue?
We like Bobo.
Does his tongue come out like a lizard and hit his shin? I'm just trying to find out who Bobo is.
He's a normal he's a normal kid.
What kind of haircut does he have?
And he really is a fan of this radio show.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Come
He's
back
a good
Friday
boy.
and you can see him for
He's
yourself.
a good
Oh, he
boy.
comes in on just on
He's
Fridays?
a Friday guy.
Is that when he's not working
He's
at
a
Pizza Hut?
Friday guy.
Cleaning up the lobby?
We open the gates.
His nickname on Whackback, I think, is B. Lithering.
What do you got, Sam?
There was no. Danny said apparently he thought that it would have been better without Bobo.
Yeah.
What David said to me was no apparently at all, because he specifically said the show would have been much better with a different co-host. It would have been.
Wow.
Bobo ruined your show, do you think? Or both of your show?
I don't know if he ruined it. I don't know. We just didn't. We hadn't talked beforehand before the show started, and we didn't really get.
Well, how about this? Everyone is clamoring for it, so you guys are going to do a little more David and Bobo. You in small doses are good.
Very small.
So 10 or 15 minutes we're going to give you Friday. And if Bobo comes in early, how about you guys do a little pre-meeting,
I think that'd be
pre-show
a good idea to have a pre-show.
And then we'll see if it's a little different when you hit the airwaves this Friday.
We got to have a pre-show meeting, come up with some topics to discuss.
Yeah, there you go.
It was off the cuff on Friday, and I didn't know what to talk about, so I didn't plan anything with him.
David, what do you feel Bobo's biggest weakness was, though?
I wish we could get Bobo to call a show.
He didn't really, his weakness was just that, it was like what I just said, like we didn't have anything prepared or anything to talk about, and I didn't know, we both didn't know anything about each other, our styles, or anything like that.
I thought you got to the bottom of things. You asked some good questions, I thought.
Yeah, he asked some good questions, but that was just because I didn't know him. I think if we had another radio show, we'd want to talk about a certain topic.
All right, Matt in Washington. Matt.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, Matt.
Hey, I had a little bit of an issue on Friday. I was really excited to hear David and Bobo, and David, you ruined me with your screechy voice when Mike called. And so my issue is, number one, watch your voice. Number two, ask one question. Don't repeat the same question to Bobo 80 times and expect him to answer 80 times. What did you think of the guy Mike? Did you like Mike? Mike was kind of a dick, right? Enough. Ask him one time, let him answer, and go from there.
Right. All right. Very good. Speaking of which, let's get back to that Mike thing. That guy really bothered you?
Yes, he did.
Why?
He should have. He was very rude to you.
He was rude and he was annoying.
He wasn't funny. He didn't say anything insightful. He just kind of dumped on
Exactly. You got it, Jimmy. He was
And
very, very
a
rude.
lot of what you were telling the callers, though, which I noticed, was, hey, why don't you, come on here and try this?
Right.
You know,
Right,
and
yes.
I thought that was pretty good of you to,
You said that to Mike, too, I do believe.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
told him,
Yes.
well, why don't you do a fucking radio show?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that was...
Exactly, yeah.
Because that's a good comeback, because, you're the one doing it, and not,
he's just a dopey
somebody
caller,
else.
right?
He is a dopey
Could
caller.
be,
Yeah, he
driving
is.
home from his job or whatever he's
Well,
doing.
we should get that Mike to, I don't know.
Why? So you get him on the show, but for what, though? What if he confronts you verbally?
Yeah.
Then what?
It'll just be a verbal argument, back and forth, probably.
You should fucking make mincemeat out of him.
Yeah.
I should.
You killed him afterwards.
Mincemeat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, easy.
You know what? I let it fly on satellite.
You told him, though.
Yeah.
You told
I
that
certainly
Mike guy.
did.
Yeah.
You certainly did.
I didn't want anything to do with that guy.
Yeah.
Nothing at all.
Should play that again.
I think
Hear
so, too.
how nasty he
Really?
sounded. Yeah.
The trashing of Mike or the Mike?
No, I think you might call him because
Mike
Mike was...
calling.
Honestly, I don't
Mike,
mind...
hold on there, man. We got Mike on line 12. Yo, Mike, what's up, man?
Hey, why don't you... You're supposed to have a co-host there. It's a fucking co-host. You're not interviewing the guy that's supposed to be your co-host. You're fucking talking to Bobo, and like you're interviewing him. Talk about something. Get a fucking subject, and then fucking talk about it. You don't know how to carry on a conversation.
This is Bobo we're talking. This is Bobo we're talking about here. This is Bobo we're talking.
Fucking retard. You don't fucking. Hey, Bobo, what do you think about? Bobo, what do you think about the microphone in front of your face? Bobo, what do you think about breathing?
This is
what do you think about fucking shitting?
This is Bobo we're talking with here.
Pick a topic and fucking talk to the guy about it.
You think so?
Fucking retard.
Why don't you host a show with Bobo, all right? And then you see what you can talk about with him, all right?
Ooh.
You know what?
All right?
Right,
Yeah, I thought so. You hung up, huh? That's right. That's what I thought, man. Great. Good for you. I don't know. These callers are being really ridiculous. Bobo, what do you think about these callers, huh? They're being pretty ridiculous.
They're being pretty ridiculous, all right. But I have to admit, though, that does make interesting radio hearing these guys.
All right, so okay, fine. So you want to talk about a topic? Do you have any topics you're interested in, Bobo?
So hearing
these guys.
Hearing these guys.
It does make interesting radio hearing these guys.
Is he wearing a clown suit?
Character.
Will you shut up?
He really is
I
great.
was trying to get a visual of what
We
it
like Bobo, all
I
right?
just- How big are his hands?
We like the
I just want to know how big his hands are.
His family is very appreciative.
Does his his finger, like index finger, smell like
Bobo,
bum?
treat it like a human being, Bobby.
Does his index finger smell like bum? I just want to know that.
So there you go,
Yeah.
Mike.
I like how David makes people so mad they're not even kidding when they're calling the show.
Yeah.
That guy
Yeah.
was so serious with dude, seriously, you don't fucking interview
Yeah.
the co-host.
Yeah.
He even made Bobo, who I'm guessing, whatever. He actually snapped him out of his just his mush brain mode.
We like
because he was joking. Yeah, flamethrowers, and then he actually said something. He went, "Nah, I'm going to be normal on this one."
But the guy was being a dick, though. I mean, because the guy could have said, "Look, David, I think you're doing a bit too much interviewing of your co-host," but he didn't talk to you respectfully. He just kind of like a coward.
He was infuriated.
On the
I
phone.
think that such an ass was on the
That's
airwaves.
a really good point you make, Jimmy, because he could have like called me out in a nicer way, like
Right,
just
well, but
explain it to me
face-to-face
nicely.
at least.
Yes.
But like a faggot, he said it on the phone.
Yeah.
Right.
Why don't you have him come in and face to face do it?
Did he hung up?
You're good live.
That's a good idea. Maybe we should.
You'll talk. You'll fucking take him down.
How do I reach out and
Come
contact
on.
this guy?
I'm sure he can hear you.
I don't know. Maybe I could find him or something. I do give an invitation to that guy, I think.
Why don't you be that guy and test it?
Hey, what's the matter with you? Why don't you fucking, it's Bobo and everything, then why don't you fucking pick a topic and stick with that instead of interviewing the fucking guy? Hey, Bobo, what the fuck? Bobo, you do this, do that. What the fuck is wrong with you? You don't interview the fucking guy, you're on that party, you asshole. You're a fucking asshole.
Not bad. Not his strongest impression, but not bad.
That was good. No, that was very good. That was good.
I liked it a lot.
It was very good because you were talking to Anthony and you trashed Anthony during your David and Bobo show.
Dummy.
Anthony
You
was
couldn't
Mike.
tell that was me. I was driving home in my vehicle, and I was so angry.
That wasn't you, was it?
That was absolutely me.
I didn't know that.
Oh, no.
And when you told me, why don't you come in here and do radio, I thought it was pretty fucking funny. Because I had just gotten done.
Yeah, he just did his radio show.
That was really you? I thought it was a caller named Mike. I don't know.
Oh, my God.
It didn't sound like you at all.
Oh, thank you. No, as a matter of fact, Danny picked out something.
Yeah, well, I was saying to Ed over the weekend that in that call, when he finally gets through as Mike, he forgets to put on a voice, and then you could hear as he's trying to stumble through that first sentence, he's got to find the Mike voice.
Yeah, it was like,
Because first it's just
like me.
Hey. You gotta do a radio show that's a little better.
Wait, let me hear that.
I totally am just me at the beginning.
Let me hear that.
Okay, hold on there, man. We got Mike on line 12. Yo, Mike, what's up, man?
Hey, why don't you? You're supposed to.
When Danny pointed that out, I'm like, you totally nailed me.
You were so Anthony.
And I just
wait
go,
a minute.
hey.
Wait a minute. I don't want to be Anthony.
And I became retarded Tony Manero.
Okay, hold on there, man. We got Mike on line 12. Yo, Mike, what's up, man?
Hey, why don't you? You're supposed to have a co-host there.
And then he runs up the engine and he's ready to go.
God damn.
Oh, fuck. I just wrecked my whole bit.
Nice. I'm a douche.
And the stopwatch says it's time for David to get the fuck off the radio.
David, there
Small
go the
doses.
headphones.
Small doses,
He's
David.
being let out by
David, take this with you.
his handler.
Yeah, there goes
Sam.
Sam is taking him out of the studio.